Hello, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be testing the GTX 1050 Ti PALIT edition of the card. We're going to be playing Red Dead Redemption 1. I'm going to be pairing it with the Ryzen 7800X 3D. We're going to be running 32GB of DDR5 6000 MHz RAM. Here's how the GPU looks inside of the ASUS separated case. Alright guys, let's get to the video. Alright guys, here we got the settings. So we're playing in 4K here. Playing on literally the lowest settings you can play on. So everything's the lowest settings you can play on, but we are playing with the 1050 Ti, so we're not going to try and push this thing. I don't know what this is, triple buffer here. I might actually turn that off, to be honest. What is this? Brief image table and oh, no, we don't want that, to be honest. I don't think we want that. Alright, we're in the game, guys. So, yeah, we're getting nearly 50 FPS here in 4K, guys, so you have to remember that. It's a 1050 Ti. This game's not really that demanding, as you can tell. I mean, if the 1050 Ti is running out of 50 FPS here in 4K, you can tell it's not demanding at all. But we're having a little bit of issues here with the textures because this card literally has 4GB of VRAM, so it's a bit low. We're basically using 4GB of VRAM here, so yeah. But except from the people looking like they're literally from Roblox, except from that. I think the game looks pretty decent, like, have a look at this guy here. I wouldn't want to play like this, to be honest, especially a game like this, but it's still runnable, like, you can still play it, but I would not. I mean, who's going to be playing in 4K with this card anyway? It's just fun to see, to be honest. I can run it. Why is this horse not stopping? There you go. At least the character's loaded in, so that's a good start, but except from the character, all the other people look like Roblox.
That's right. Ain't taking nobody up to the fort.
In the cinematics before, this guy here in front of us looked like an absolute Roblox character, literally. I don't know if I can show you guys that, but you can barely see it, to be honest. But yeah, we're using basically 4GB of VRAM here, nearly 50 FPS, 10GB of normal RAM usage. To be honest, guys, I'm very impressed that this game's even running, honestly. In this card, that is very impressive, I think. There's a lot of shimmering going on, though, as well, I have to say. A lot of shimmering. I don't know if you guys can see, but the cactus here looks crazy right now. Shimmery as hell. Everything here is shimmery, but honestly, it's not too bad, though, honestly. Like, for 1050 Ti, guys, like, it's an 8-year-old card. And it wasn't even the best card from the 10 series, so, it's doing really, really well, I think, for what it is. We're going to try 1440p and 1080p as well. I think we're going to jump to 1440p now, guys, because I'm not going to really put the settings up any higher than this. I would try FSR, but I don't know, for some reason when I put it on performance or anything like that, the FPS doesn't change that much, and it looks very bad, honestly. Like, I would not want to play like that, so I'm not even going to test FSR anymore. But yeah, we're going to jump to 1440p now, guys. Alright, guys, we're back in here. It took me about 30 minutes to get the game working, because for some reason, from 4K, it was running perfectly fine, and then when I put it to 1440p, it decided to keep crashing every 2 minutes, so I couldn't even launch the game at all. I had to go to the settings and change my settings to 10, put my resolution to 1080p on my, in Windows, and then put it to 1440p again, put it to 100 Hz, and it worked. So, I don't know. Some big issues there, but yeah, I got it to 1440p finally. I also put the preset to, I put it to medium, actually. I don't know why it's, some settings are high here, some are not. We should be on medium settings here, so yeah. No, because I changed the motion blur as well. That's probably why it says custom, but yeah, it's on medium settings, so yeah, 1440p medium settings here. It's using nearly 3GB of VRAM here, 10GB of normal system RAM, and it looks pretty decent, to be honest. It looks a bit shimmery, but at least the settings, at least the textures and everything is loaded in, so yeah. Also, I've realised that in the corner it said RTX 1080 Ti. I changed it back to GTX 1050 Ti. I completely forgot about that, guys, so sorry about that, but yeah, and also my game crashed, so yeah, we're going to have to do that all again, sadly. I see this little cinematics here, but yeah, the cinematics, I've noticed we get 20 FPS more, so I don't know what that's about, to be honest, but yeah, at least we get more FPS in the cinematics here, so But yeah, we're going to be going back on that horse with that guy here. At least now he's got a proper face, not like a Roblox like before. So it's actually really playable. 1440p you can actually play with this card, so it's good to see. I'm going to try high settings later, so hopefully it can actually run high settings. That would be nice to see, but I'm not sure if it will be able to be honest. I'm not too sure. We are going to have a look in a minute, but we are getting 60 FPS already, so I don't think we're going to be able to run high settings here, but we are going to give it a go. Hopefully Jenny doesn't crash again, because I'm not wasting 30 minutes again, honestly. Also, it says I've been playing the game for an hour. I've literally, I think I've played about 10 minutes at most. But yeah, 60 FPS is not too bad, honestly, guys. You can actually play it. It feels quite smooth, to be honest. No stuttering or anything like that on this game, which is quite good to see. Honestly, 1050 Ti, guys, in 1440p is doing great. I think any other card can do well with it. Then the 1050 Ti can run this game, then I think any other game can. But yeah, it looks a bit shimmery here, to be honest. It could be because I am playing on a 32-inch 4K monitor, so it's probably that as well. Doesn't help at all. Yeah, 60s there. It's not too bad. I thought we were going to get a bit more FPS considering it is 4040p. But to be honest, we are playing on medium settings, so. But Jenny looks pretty decent though, honestly. At least the characters are loaded in now and everything, so that's a good start. I'm going to put it to high settings, guys. I really hope it doesn't crash, because I don't want to deal with this again, honestly. Alright, high settings there. Might actually leave this on and see if it works, because before it wasn't working properly. Right, apply. Alright, it's still running, guys. It's still running.
What are you doing up at the fort? I'm looking for an old friend. Well, like I said,
it looks worse than before, though, I would say, honestly. And it feels so laggy now, to be honest. I don't recommend these settings, to be honest. I think I would rather play on medium settings with this card if I was playing in 1440p. If you guys didn't know as well, if you go to your NVIDIA settings, you can put DSR on, and you can literally, like, let's say you have a 1080p monitor, you can put like 4040p or 4K on there, so it's really decent, honestly. Like, I used to use that before when I had a 1080p monitor. A lot of the first videos I've done on this channel, I was using DSR to like play 4K and stuff, because I didn't have a 4K monitor back then, so I do recommend that. I think it might work on this game, to be honest. Some games it doesn't work in, so you have to keep that in mind as well. Some games it won't run it. For some reason, just doesn't run. Just doesn't pop up as 4K, so like it will just, if you have a 1080p monitor, it will just let you play in 1080p. But some games allow you, like if you put DSR on it, they do allow you to put like 4K. If you put 4K on there, it will let you. But yeah, 45 FPS, to be honest, it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Like, we're using 3 gigs of VRAM now, so.
That's right.
I think it fixed the image a bit, like, it doesn't look that shimmery anymore. Like, before it looked very shimmery. It looks a bit less shimmery now, so that's a plus from these settings.
Very talkative, are you? Nope. I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it. Trust me.
I'm just vibing there, literally just riding around here, but going down to like 40s here. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I would actually play like this. You know, if I had this card, it's not actually too bad, honestly. This is actually not too bad, guys. It's an 8-year-old card, you know, like, this is not bad at all. I do want to put it to 1080p in a minute, put it to high settings and maybe even ultra settings and see if it works. I want to get here and get a checkpoint or something, because I'm not running through that thing again, through the cinematics for 20 minutes again. I've done it about 3 times already.
So I understand. This is where we part ways, friend.
You have
yourself a good time.
This guy's leaving us now, so perfect. I think we're going to jump to 1080p here, guys. Hopefully it actually launches, because I don't want to have these issues that I had before. I don't know if the game's actually saved or not yet. But we are going to jump to 1080p now, guys. Alrighty, guys. So we got it to 1080p here. I put everything to ultra as well. So we're playing on the max settings here. And I turned off AMD FSR 3 because for some reason we get less FPS. So I don't know, and it just looks horrible. So I just turned it off. Honestly, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got that turned off. I turned motion blur off as well. And yeah, everything's on max here basically. So I'm getting 60 FPS, guys. So it's not too bad, honestly. 1050 Ti, guys. 1050 Ti. Yeah, like I said before, this game is not particularly hard to run at all, but yeah, 60 FPS, 1050 Ti, not bad at all. We got tapped there as well in that place. We literally got tapped and just got helped. I don't know, we were laying there for quite a while. They helped us out, so back in running there. But yeah, if you're inside, I've noticed like around these areas you get a bit more FPS. Outside you get, you know, 60 FPS here. It's very shimmery as well, I've noticed. Like, it's very shimmery. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video here, but it's very, very shimmery. Like, I'm not enjoying this at all, to be honest. I think 4040p is probably the best resolution to play this game with this card, to be honest. But it could be just, you know, me playing on my 32-inch monitor, so. But yeah, except from that, we're not getting any, you know, any lagging or anything like that. It's running pretty stable, to be honest. Like, we did go below 60 there, but it didn't feel bad, to be honest. So yeah, it's very runnable, this game. I'm really impressed with it so far. I'm just surprised they've not really, like, you know, done any improvements to the visuals in this game. Because to be honest, it doesn't look like, you know, a 2024 game. You know, like, it looks very old still. So, and they're charging like £40 for this game. So I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know how much it is in dollars, to be honest, but. Yeah, £40, guys. Like, that is pretty steep for a game that is, you know, 14 years old, to be honest. But yeah, it's running quite well, to be honest. We're using 3 GB of VRAM here, so, you know, we're still under what our GPU has here. Our GPU has 4 GB here, so. But yeah, we're going to try high actually now. So let's try high settings here. High settings quickly. Go high. I'm going to turn motion blur off as well. We don't really want to have any of that on. Disable. Apply. See if we're going to get any more FPS. Doesn't seem like. Our VRAM went down by 200 megabytes. I think the game looks a bit less shimmery. It looks very weird though now. Like, it looks like it's... I don't know if you guys can see in the distance. Them trees look really weird. That is horrible. That looks very bad, to be honest. I don't know what the hell that is. They're like moving these trees. I don't know if you guys can see this, but they're wobbling a bit. But yeah, except from that, it's running really well. There's a bit of, yeah, it's just shimmery in general. I don't know why, but very shimmery in 1080p. Yeah, but we're getting 60s there, so I don't know if there's any settings that I can change to make the FPS go high. I've just seen some YouTuber just put out a video with the 1050 Ti, and he's getting like, I think he was getting like 80 or something FPS and with 1080 with 1080p. So I'm not sure. Maybe just some settings that I have that will, you know, making you lose a bit of FPS. But to be honest, it feels very smooth, guys. Like 60 FPS feels really good. So I don't know. I think 4040p is the settings that I would be playing on with this card, even at 40 FPS that we had then. I think we had 60 with medium settings. I'm not sure exactly. I can't remember now, but yeah, I think that they would be the settings I'll be playing on. I think I'm going to end the video here, though, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm probably going to get a 4070 Super video out as well. I'm not even going to do the 4090 video because there's literally no point. This game just runs too well, honestly. Even with this card, it's running pretty well. So there's no point even testing the 4090 out on this game. So yeah, probably just going to get a 4070 Super video out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment, guys. See you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching. See you guys.